Alright, welcome everybody. This is Mr. Blackstone coming to you live today, and what I'm doing now is I got my guitar. So we got this here, and that's my, and we got this here. So we got everything we need. I think we're having issues again. God damn it, motherfucker. Oh, that happens. Yeah. So I'm just kind of having issues. Let me see. Well, according to this, but anyway, so we're gonna get started. Then we're gonna start throwing some sand in, I guess. I'm probably gonna need to move that back a bit more. Or maybe I can move it up. Yeah, I got an idea. that's not too sturdy. Just hold on, guys. I'm just trying to make this so that you guys can see everything that I'm doing while I'm doing it. So, yeah. That should be sturdy enough. And that'll also give my computer much needed ventilation because it's an old piece of shit computer. So, now let's see. There we go. Back more. Back even more. That's not gonna fucking work. I got a better idea. Yeah, it's not gonna be very well. I guess, nah. Fuck. Technology's only good when it's working. Unfortunately. Oh fuck, I thought I fucking did. Now there we go. Sorry guys. Anyway, so what we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. This is maybe. See. Just hold on. I'm gonna try to find out a solution. This solution might work better. Jesus Christ. Technology is never your friend. Alright. So there we go. So I'm pointing. Let's see, just just a bit, maybe. Can you see that now? Alright, so I'm going to try one more thing. This isn't as high, so that's a few centimeters lower. Yeah, oh, I got an idea. Problem is, if I fucking do this, it's gonna add height, and I don't want to fucking add height, because height equals... Alright, there we go. That's gonna have to do for now. So, let's get the sand in here. So I'm just sanding right now. Yeah, that's actually that will work. So I'm doing this outside because it's a little bit easier for me to probably better for you guys. So I'm going to glue this today as well. So put the clamps on and get it all glued in and gluing that to the body. I need to cover my computer, so you get, if I had a clear piece of plastic. fuck it, I'll worry about that shit later. But yeah, so this is the Witchenbacker that I'm building today, so it's I'm definitely gonna get a lot of use out of this guitar. We're redoing we're gonna redo Dancing in the Rain, and we're gonna use this guitar, so actually I'd better not use a block. I kind of like the feel of the wood. Some people don't mind, but so yeah, this body's pretty rough, so you have to sandpaper on it. You have to do a few things differently as well with this guitar. So for anybody that's I'm doing this outside, so you're gonna hear a lot of noise. Should have used that grease sand because that's got. Where is this? There we go. I'm using fresh sandpaper. See, it's always better to start out with fresh sandpaper. Throw that away. And then I'll just go through. This is 200. Oh, that's not that high. That's not that low. But yeah, it's been a long time since I did a guitar build, so sorry guys, it's been so long. If my mic's low, I can't help that because of the distance I am from my microphone right now. I'll fix something up. I'll have something else rigged up. I may not be able to stream. I'll probably be streaming late tomorrow. So maybe it's late for me because I gotta go to the studio. Yeah, I should put a towel or something on top of my at least put something on top of my keyboard. It's fucking windy out, so I'm gonna have to it just seems that nothing wants to cooperate with me today, which that's usually the way it goes. Yeah. I see what they did. probably round that off a little bit, make it a little bit, make this look a little bit different than what you probably get. Yeah, so it's been a while since I built the guitar. Not as long as the last time though. Last time I did it build, it took a longer time. So instead of I'm gonna have to find some wood that's strong enough for a pick guard because the oh fuck! Fucking smokers, goddamn. Can't fucking do this inside because goddamn. Well, I could, but smoking should be fucking completely banned, actually. Should be a fucking criminal offense, in my opinion. Can't fucking stand the smell of it. Most disgusting thing people ever fucking do. Buddy, my grandfather quit. My grandmother was supposed to quit at the same time my grandfather did, but she never did. And so my grandfather stopped hanging out in the living room and just went into his den and spent all his time in there because he didn't want to be around her. He couldn't stand this, after he quit, he couldn't stand the stench of it. Love life suffer too because a non-smoker will never want to fucking jump into the sack with a smoker. But yeah, at least now I got my guitar and started building this, and then hopefully this build comes out as nice as the last one did. Well, I'm hoping this one will turn out better because this one I'm going to be actually, I think I'm going to do most of the sanding first, and then I'm going to do the body kit. And because doing this part of the screen here is going to be a bit. So, and if you got the neck on it, you're actually working instructions. So I think, yeah. At least I'm going to do, what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to sand all the edges, get the edges nice and smooth as that. then I will work on, then I'll do the neck, and then I'll do the rest of the part, because then I won't have the neck obstructing. So, yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I'll just work on this part first. Get this really, really stitched down and polished. But yeah, it's not a bad wood. I mean, it's going to sound nice once it's all put together. But yeah, these guitars are a lot smaller than what I thought they were going to be. I thought these things were going to be huge, but unfortunately they're not. They're not nearly as big as I thought they were going to be. So I should be able to fit this guitar into my spellcaster case. And with this guitar, when we redo the, I'm actually going to sand the back and the, yeah, I've got ideas now. Yeah, it's better if I sand the back and the edges first, because when I do, I don't want to put, I'm going to do that first. So, yeah, there's only 2-3 blocks of wood to do this. Good now that I'm getting this thing going. It's going to be nice to sound. It's going to be nice to hear what when we redo Dance in the Rain and re-release it. It's going to be nice to hear what this guitar sounds like on that song, because there's a melody in it that really, the melody would be perfect with this guitar. It would just add the perfect frequency, so you're going to get a lot of use out of this guitar. A lot of people say these guitars are a one-tone guitar, but they're not. The thing is, the only time somebody would be lacking in ideas for a guitar like this, things to play, would be those who don't have, who aren't as creative. And being a songwriter, I can come up with pretty cool. Oh, come on, fuck you, Jesus fucking Christ, just fuck off. Not another goddamn fucking. I'm gonna have to fucking. I hate fucking updates. I really fucking do. Okay, well, whatever. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna fucking turn updates off on this fucking piece of shit computer. Every time they come up with an update, it ruins all my settings, so I'm gonna put a stop to that. I know a way of, I can break into, I can crack the codes of my system to stop microfuck from forcing updates on you. So seems every time I turn my laptop on, they always want to do an update. Well, I'm sick of it. And, you know, I'm not having it anymore. I'm going to one of the advantages of sanding outside is you get a better view of everything. The disadvantage is you get dust and all that fucking shit. I gotta put that somewhere because I don't want that interfering with the color on that fucking guitar. I mean, it's just the sandy part I'm gonna pretty much do all here and then the weather's perfectly favorable. It's not too hot out right now, so I'm not gonna sweat my ass off. I really thought this guitar was going to be a lot bigger than it is. I thought it was going to be like the size of an ES335 or maybe not quite that big, but not much smaller. You know, not much bigger, you know. I thought it was going to be like close to the size. Could have done this in the studio garage, and one at the studio, I could have done it in my writing partner's garage. But his internet is nearly as fast as mine is. So, too, I mean, I don't really want to invade his house, you know. I mean, you know, I think he kind of sort of wants me to, just because he wants me to, because he wants to see the process. I mean, it is an interesting process. I mean, yeah. For those who just joined, thank you very much for joining me. Today I'm building a guitar, so I started my spellcaster, or I should say my Witchenbacker build. So it'll probably be one of the best builds that I've done. Well, at least I'm hoping it will be, but you never know. See, I kind of like, that would be cool if it was like that. I think that would look cooler, actually. Shape like that. Yeah. And I kind of have like a mix between, I don't know. Yeah, it still looks cool, but it kind of looks like in the shadow, it looks like devil horns, so. So, yes, gonna live up to the name, Witchenbacker. And I'm going to be changing out the pod so for the pickup pods, because they're the dime pods. So I'm going to use the bigger ones, but I'm going to wire up, because they pre-wired on the pick guard. I'm going to be able, I'm going to have a great, I'm going to be able to wire everything up exactly how it should be. So that's a bonus. And this guitar is going to be blue, so at least that's the plan. But if the guitar decides I don't want to be blue, I want to be another color like the Spellcaster, then I guess that's what we're going to do. I know some people are pretty sticky on how they on their builds and want stuff to be exactly, you know, like they want it a certain way and it's got to be that way. With me with creative work, most things I am like that with, but when it comes to creative work, I'm the opposite. I just allow it to take its own shape and its own, to decide what it wants. I got my ideas, but if my idea doesn't work out, then, you know, see, this is an enchanted guitar as well, so it's going to be, well, I'm enchanted as I'm saying it, actually. So, on my builds. nice and pretty. So I probably won't get gluing for a bit, so I'm not going to really use it. Well, at least I want to get the most important part of the sanding I want to get done is at least the sides. That's going to be, so I should be doing that now. It's easier to sand the body when that's off, at least on the sides, so. Oh yeah, I start to see that grain and start to come out. And then really start to shine through now. Right now I'm using 220 grit, I think. Yep, 220 grit. So, yeah. You know, and I'll keep at it. I'll keep stringing until it starts to get dark. Sun's supposed to be starting at like 8 o'clock, so it'll be about an hour. And that's probably going to be enough sanding where you can actually be able to see the beauty of the grains a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to get you that. And it's going to look beautiful. Actually, this part, the grains are almost completely alive on the horn, so. And when the machine is pushing hands, like, well, I'm left-handed, but I'm ambidextrous, so I can write with my left or right hand. I can do a lot of, I think I do a little bit more with my left hand than I do with my right. So, I mean, when I drink my coffee, I eat, and I drink with my left hand, so. Oh yeah, you can start, the grain's starting to really shine out. See? I'll do the hardest part first. Ah, god damn it, fuck. I gotta take a break. Fuck! Can't fucking stand some of that fucking shit, god damn it. I hope she's fucking done. God damn it. Yeah, fuck not those fucking retards. Fuck. I'm not gonna. Oh god damn motherfucker. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god damn motherfucker. God damn it. hope she's not fucking smoking again. God damn, I fucking can't do her own goddamn fucking home. Fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God damn, don't tell me she's fucking at it again. Fuck. Yeah, it should be fucking illegal. Really. They should ban that shit. Anyway, guys, sorry about the rant, but it just seems you can't fucking get away with it. Probably even fucking when you walk downtown. Fucking, people are so fucking inconsiderate. You can go to a fucking mall or whatever it is, and they're just smoking right at the door. And even though the sign says no smoking within 9 meters of the door, they're fucking sitting right in front of the goddamn fucking door and just fucking polluting the air and everybody else that walks in. And then if you say anything about it, then they just gripe at you. And it's like, I'm not the one who's breaking the rules here. Yeah. People just seem to think that they're fucking beyond the fucking rules. Fuck! Jesus fucking Christ! God damn it! damn it, motherfuck. Yeah, I think they're not doing it anymore. Fuck. It's just one of the fucking stresses I go through. It somehow fucking makes its way here. Like, it doesn't matter what direction the fucking wind is blowing, it always fucking ends up. That's why I can't sit out here and like have a meal on that, because the last thing I want to do is fucking inhale somebody else's fucking stench and fucking smoke. Oh man, it's fucking. I stopped dating somebody. She was a really nice lady too. She was a really nice lady and everything. But I had to. When I found out she smoked, I mean, I could smell it on her, but she always kept saying, "Oh, well, that's relatives or friends or whatever it is." And then I caught her smoking, and I'm like, "No, I said, relationship's over. I can't date a smoker." One of the guys I jam out with, like, he's very respectful. He doesn't even smoke on the property. He goes outside. He goes across the road, and you know. And he puts his cigarette butt, like he has a thing of tinfoil, and wraps his cigarette butts in tinfoil and he takes home. You know? And so, I mean, not all smokers are inconsiderate. There's quite a few that most are, but that's. Like, cigarette smokers bothers the fuck out of me. Well, I'm asthmatic, so it's. You know, the smoke gets to me more than what it would be like somebody who wasn't, so, yeah. But, oh, fuck, not some fucking retard fucking playing fucking shit that doesn't even fucking remotely resemble fucking music. And there should, yeah, because the part where it's gonna fit in, I should sand. I should finish up with sanding that part of the guitar as well. That's not a lot of space for the guitar to be sitting, you know. I may have to use some wood filler there to be a gap. No. Oh no, that'll straighten out when yeah, that'll straighten out when I do it. So sorry guys about my rant, and sorry that I'm in such a bad mood, but cigarette smoke just fucking drives me fucking nuts. I can't fucking stand the smell. The border lied to me and claimed they didn't smoke, and it was just like, no, I was just around. They always use the excuse for, I was around friends, it's not me, and then it's just like, and then you test them and say, well, dude, you're done. they start harping about their rights. Well, you can't just, no, I can kick you out because you breached the agreement, you know. I mean, it was in the contract, you signed the contract, and, well, I didn't start talking until after I moved in, well, it doesn't matter. And the cops tried to side with the guy, and I said, well, like, listen, this is what the contract is. It's not a landlord and tenant thing. It's an occupancy contract. I studied law, so I know about. I specialize in one aspect of law, but so I know all about civil law and that. So, and more ways to fuck somebody than one in the courtroom. So. I got out of the legal business because I couldn't. Actually, yeah, I'll just wait till I'm done sanding everything, and then I'll move the body to the neck. Connecting the body together, and then once I'm done doing that process, I'll probably, I'll do that, and then stain it, and that's what I'm going to do with it. But the grains are starting to show. A lot of sanding I've done, so not too bad. I should do a mock-up for you guys actually, so this is my hand. So I'm doing a bit of a mock-up for you, so yeah. So that's kind of like what it's gonna look like. Just hold on. The other parts. Parts is parts, as we'll say. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the gist of it. So kind of there you go. So yeah, it's so I don't know if this is supposed to, but I think that goes like that, sits like that. But yeah, it's all in all. But I'm gonna be turning this, instead of plastic, that's gonna be wood. And what they've already done is but I'm gonna be changing those pods. I'm gonna be putting better pods. Those are dime pods. But the good thing about this though is, that's the reason why I got it. is I was thinking ahead because I knew if I got something that was already pre-wired, I got like a pick guard and that was already pre-wired, then I'd know exactly where to put, how to wire things up when I put real pods. So yeah, so these are just that's just temporary for now. I'm not going to use plastic on this build, so it's going to be wood. So these give you an idea of the pickups. These are the pickups I have right here. So these are the correct dime pickups. And I think this is the back pickup because because it's red, so I'm probably guessing that's like the bridge pickup. But yeah, all in all, I mean, pickups these are nice looking pickups. So yeah, one thing I'm wondering is, yeah, so this is probably, this is more than likely to, and they just kind of sit like that, pickups kind of sit like that, and you got one in the middle. So yeah, so this is like the 3 pickup one, so I put this away. I want to get some pickups. Yeah, so there you go. That's what it's going to look like when it's with the pickups. Yeah, so this build's going to be interesting. It's going to be one of the more interesting. Oh, motherfucker. Why is that hot? Yeah, I know I'm wearing pajama bottoms. Maybe I'll move that a little bit closer. Cool off up here, but yeah, I'm gonna keep at it until it's dark, too dark to stream. So the sanding. Well, one thing about streaming, well, the sanding when you're streaming, it makes it easier to talk with you guys. My friend, he got done building he got done building a Stratocaster, so I'm gonna competition with him, see who can build the best guitar. But he always seems to build his guitars before I do mine, so. If he watches this channel, hey bro, shout out to you. He actually has his own YouTube channel. I should send the link. I should put the link to his channel. I mean, he does good work too. So, you see, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's great doing this outside. Too, wearing this color jacket. It is better doing this work outside, actually. I like it better doing outside, except for people smoke. And it feeds on my enjoyment. See the grains start to come out now. Grains start to show up good. Take a little bit of time and wood to get it done. And yeah. Yeah, like I'm really surprised at how small this guitar is. Like, really, I didn't think that RickenBackers were going to be that small. My old CD was telling me the same inside the pickup pocket too. I know people that use grain filler and all that other shit for their builds. I don't. I just wonder, because I personally, my opinion is, and people will disagree with it, that I think it interferes with the vibrations of the sound, and interfere with the guitar and how the sound is produced. So that's another reason why I'm not putting hundreds of coats of varnish on it. When I did the Red Devil 636, I was a semi-hollow, but I put 3 coats on. I could have put another coat to really make it shiny and buffy, but I didn't want to do that. You know. Too, I like the rustic look of the guitars. I kind of like it to come up looking like something that, you know, kind of more natural, like something that's aged and, you know. And everybody has their own methods of doing things, and that's one that, again, just having a hand, making your own guitars, is I can do that. I'm still wanting to build a hex Paul, which is a Les Paul, and sell it, see if people will actually buy the instruments I make. You know, and that's the beauty behind buying stuff that's been hand crafted, because having something that's handcrafted is, it's not a machine doing it, and the person who's not putting them out, it's not a volume. It's making that one of a kind, that one special guitar for that one special person, you know? That somebody likes what they see and decides, well, I want that. You know, because it's one of a kind and it suits their style. That's why I don't think I would ever do a commission build for somebody, because it would be, you know, why would you want to copy somebody else's work when you have a one of a kind? You know, sure, Paul Reed Smith and Gibsons do look nice, they're nice guitars. They're lacking that personal touch. We know all the body styles are the same when it comes to, which is why I'm trying to get a custom, I'm going to have a custom made tailpiece if I can get one. And that's another reason why I'm having, I'm going to use a wood pick guard. I'm going to, you know, if I can't find the wood that I need, I'll do something one way or another, come hell or high water. This guitar is going to have a wood pick guard. So, as long as that grain right there, that's, you know, that's scratching and grain. I don't think it's from the sandpaper. You don't want that scratching in the wood. And sand that out. So the grain, so you bring out the grain, and the wood will show its natural beauty. I'm still regretting staining the spellcaster. I think that I should have did that. I think I should have. I think I should have just left it and then just put the 8 coats of Danish oil and the final coat of varnish and one final coat of varnish. I'm kind of wishing that's what I had done, because the grain pattern is just so beautiful on it, and the natural color of the wood is just, you know, I don't think putting a stain on that guitar, you know, I think it covered the beauty instead of enhanced it. So, but, you know, I think you gotta make mistakes in order to, you know, move on. You know? I mean, I look at pictures of what the actual bare wood looked like, and I'm just like, why the fuck did I stain that? Yeah, it's... really sand that everything else. Well, it's starting to... These rough parts are starting to come out, and they're not completely wood starting to come out. Or starting to show, I should say, not come out, starting to show. I mean, the top kind of... So I guess Mandy's gonna be doing his guitar I think Monday. I don't know if it's gonna be streaming Monday or not. I want to ask him if he's done any he's ever done RickenBacker style guitar. And get some tips from him as to, well, at least with the pickups and that. I'm definitely buying new pods, like for sure. That's a definite. I'm still considering whether or not I should put a baritone switch in it or not. I mean, if I do, I'll be able to refine the sound. The problem is though, installing a baritone switch is beyond my capabilities, so, and the one guy that I know that could do it, he's kind of taking a break from right now. He's taking a break. Building, working on guitars, which is kind of too bad. Is with my other guitar, the Sexy Devil. Actually, I'll show you. I mean, this guitar fucking turned out absolutely stunning. I mean, Sexy Devil is, yeah, this guitar turned out way better than I could have ever imagined. You know, I mean, look at that. And the neck, and you see the back there. I had somebody, Phoenix Guitars, did it, and he custom made this out of mahogany. It's a darker red mahogany, and unfortunately he had used up all the mahogany, or I would have had to make my pick guard out of that. That would look absolutely stunning, and then for the truss rod cover, that would look absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this guitar I'm really pleased at how this guitar turned out. I mean, it turned out. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't screen when I didn't show was that I put the Sexy Devil on the headstock with a wood burner, the wood burning tool. So kind of, yeah. But this guitar turned out pretty good. You know, the ebony dials, wood pickup, rings, metal truss rod cover. That's actually 995 silver, or I should say 9925 silver. Yeah, I mean this guitar's turned out, I mean, really nice. Like, yeah. So. Yeah. Well, looking at that guitar, you probably think that, like, you never expect it to be a heavy metal guitar, just because of like how it turned out. It just has that softness. So when I start playing Thunder, that song there, and I just really start dancing on it. It's unexpected, you know. Like I played that song. One of my friends, well, the guy that I'm jamming out with all the time, you know, he used me that guitar, and he didn't, and I started, and he was just like absolutely blown away when I started dancing, and yeah, he loved it. And he said he wouldn't expect a guitar to be like, you know, because just how it's done up that you wouldn't expect it to be heavy metal guitar. It looks like something that's more refined, which is kind of cool because, yeah. And I'm amazed what the tones that guitar brings. Like, it's just, those pickups are the right pickups for that guitar. So I'm hoping that I got the right pickups for this guitar. Like, that has a specific sound in mind I want this to sound like. YouTube streamer who's good, who, well, he bought one and he rewired it like 6 or 7 times with the odds. And until he got the right sound, and man, it was the best sounding RickenBacker I've ever heard. I mean, really. And I kind of want to get that sound out of this guitar. Well, I sent him a message on his string. Hopefully he replies to me, sends me a private message, because I really want to talk to him. Like, I really want to speak to him. If I can wire my pickups up and the pods and everything exactly how he's got his, and instead of the blending switch, put the air tone in it, I think that will, then I can refine the sound even more. So what the plan is with this guitar, it's going to be blue, and then the top of the headstock is going to be orange. So I'm going to try to figure out a way that maybe I can do the neck so it goes from blue and then kind of transitions into orange without it. I mean, if I can use kind of a different color scheme, maybe if I go like blue, green, yellow, then orange. Well, it's starting to get darker now. So, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Well, this body was made with 3 pieces. It's a 3 pieces of wood to make the body. And there's going to probably be a transition in the coloring, so. Well, actually, no, not because the transition here is not that bad, so. The neck's going to look nice too, because the wood's there on the neck. The only thing I don't like about the neck is when they made whoever made the neck, it's kind of like that there, but I'll probably, well, I mean, transitioning the different color, actually, that would actually be a good point where it just starts to go from blue to yellow to orange. So if I can make that transition smooth enough, it would actually look like, it wouldn't look like it was two separate pieces. It would look like it's one solid piece. So, too, I can probably sand, with the sanding, I can probably do the same thing, so I can have the same effect with the sanding. So, you know, one thing I'm pleased with those, with the fret, I can move my hand, and I'm not getting, there's nothing that's, well, I'm just going to have, like that fret top, I'm just going to have to probably just do a little bit more, you know, rounding, but that's about it. You know, and it'll be nice and smooth, so, and, yeah, and this isn't, I don't know, some people, there's two camps when it comes to the neck, the fretboard. Some people like it finished, others don't, so, me, I don't really care, it doesn't bother me one way or the other. You know, it's not, I mean, it can be glossy finished, or it can be just unfinished. It doesn't really matter, like, that's not something that, oh, mother. Get, yeah, so with the sanding, if you notice, well, the more smooth, the more I sand it, the less it's noticeable, so. Yeah, I think I'll wait. I think I'll just do all the sanding first and then glue it together. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the headstock, because I kind of, what I'm considering doing is I'm going to, like, maybe if I can, like, just there, so it kind of has like a, almost like a half moon, and it would be kind of representative of the craft, so I think I might do that. And another thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to burrow out the holes for the machine heads, because those holes aren't big enough for my machine heads, so I'm going to have to do that. But that's not going to be very hard to do. That's going to, take that off, and I'm going to replace that with a bone nut. Don't know why they put the plastic one in, but I'll use that nut for this nut for a template. I might just get an unfinished nut, so I can actually put the grooves and that in myself. And now that I've done this enough times, I do have the skill set to do that, so I'm starting to be more Well, I did that with my first guitar, but it didn't turn out. Well, it doesn't look very good, but it doesn't. Well, let's just say it does the job. It doesn't have that polish look, but hey. So yeah, I'm gonna router that. I'm gonna cut that out and just kind of like have a. I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow when I get back from the studio. Take care of the tedious shit first. If I get my Dremel and I have a jigsaw I can do that with too. So and then I can just like use the Dremel and just kind of smooth the rough edges. So I'm just figuring how much of a crescent I need to. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Like I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have it all figured out. But actually that would look kind of cool because they have like the thing where that's like this one's like bigger there, and then you got this one with the crescent where it's like the opposite, where it's bigger. So that's actually gonna look pretty fucking good. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I know what I'm gonna do now. And I'm going to finish the neck differently, so I'm going to shellac the neck. The neck's going to have shellac on it. So probably about 3 or 4 coats of shellac on the neck. The same thing I did it with the spellcaster. And then the body will have that nice rustic look from the Danish oil. So I think I can probably go to 320 sandpaper tomorrow. Yeah, I like the grains on the neck. It's got like that nice grain pattern, eh? So what I'm gonna do for the staining, first I'm gonna put a coat of black stain on, and I'm gonna sand it down, just so that I can darken the grains, and then I'm gonna put blue on. Next got some really good grain. I love the grain pattern on this neck. Too bad the body didn't have like interesting grain patterns. Yeah. Well, too, like it might, the grains might be just heavy and may not come out until until I sand it more. And sometimes that happens. And when I put the black on it and sand it, the grain will probably be more pronounced. So you just might get a chance to see some grain pattern. Exactly, yeah, it's starting to come out. But the thing is, like, what I like about this is the grain patterns, like all different shapes. It's beautiful. It's got a different look. Whereas this one's, but again, it's got some other coloring in it, so it might surprise me. God, just went to blow and there's a bunch of sawdust in there in the pocket. Blew up my face. That's a nice smell. It's supposed to be mahogany, but it doesn't smell like mahogany. It smells like maple. Oh yeah, the grains are starting to come out and show its true beauty. Now there's a nice spot right there where the grain's got a nice, beautiful color and it's got that. Yeah, so it is starting to come out actually because it's just making me work to show its natural beauty. And that's what happens with wood. Once you give it some wood. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see the grain patterns surface now. Yeah, it's really starting to come alive now. Oh yeah. Well, it's starting to get a little darker. Ain't got much light left. You're getting into this fall, so it's going to start getting darker and darker. But for the rest of the build, what I'm going to do, once I'm done with the sanding, then that's when I'm going to do the work inside, so. Oh yeah, the grain's starting to really pop out now. Yeah, there's actually, yeah, if you look at the different grain colors and that, and it's starting to come out now. Starting to show beauty, or some curve beauty, I should say. true beauty now. Yeah, that's good. And because the way the pickups sit up, how they sit, I'm not going to be doing any shielding in the pickup pockets. Yeah, I'm not going to, just not sitting in the pockets, so I'm not going to have to. Well, I might magnetically shield it anyway. Oh yeah, now she's really starting to show her beauty now. What I would really love is if I could get my hands on some walnut wood. That would look nice with the coloring and with the color scheme I'm going to do for this guitar. I mean, nice if I could get my hands on some really, really nice walnut wood. Yeah. And for those YouTube, if you're wondering who I'm talking to my cat that's online because this is like a live stream. So on Twitch, so you can follow my Twitch channel at Mr. Blackstone 636. I'll put a link in my description. So I know a lot of streamers skip this boring stuff. Watching somebody, well, at least when it comes to the YouTube. So I'm not going to skip through it because I want to keep the authenticity of my channel, so people actually, that way somebody, they may not know, might not know how to, when you're done sanding and what to look for, so that's valuable information. And it's soon enough. Well, those are all things, some people have an actual ability for this kind of thing, and they just instinctively know others, So I guess that's it for tonight. It's getting late. well, at least getting dark. I would love to be doing this all night if I could, but so there's what it looks like so far now. And that's it's starting to show its beauty. Oh, look at those nice greens right there. I like that green pattern. That's beautiful. And this is some of its own beautiful green patterns as well. Not as interesting as on the back, but does have its pattern. So yeah, see where you got those little different colors and stuff like that. When those colors start to come out, that's when you know you're getting close to being done with sanding. Alright, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please like, share, tell all your friends, and I will be back again tomorrow. Probably about maybe 4, maybe 5, about 5 o'clock, because I'm going to be in the studio till 4, so till then, this is Mr. Blackstone signing out, saying hell fucking Satan and hell on the rock.